Birmingham, where it's Eliminator time. Now, in a few minutes, we will know who will go through to join Janet Allen in our grand final. But first of all, let's take a look at the women's scores. Mandy's on 13 points, Kay's on 24 points. That's an 11-point difference, which will give Kay a 5.5-second head start. Best of luck to both girls. Over to you, Fash.
Thanks, Ollie. 5 seconds to make up. I've got to ask you, which would you prefer? Would you prefer to be chasing?
I have to say, I would actually rather be chasing, but it's very difficult. You've got to try and keep your mind on what you're doing and not your opponent. But we'll just see how it goes.
Can you do it?
I hope so.
Okay. Kay, 5 seconds a head start. Is it enough for you?
I hope so. Same as before, I won't be looking backwards, so just be going straight forward.
At the start, you were very, very nervous. How do you feel now?
I'm hiding nerves well, aren't I?
Okay, girls, wish you both all the best. Over to John Anderson.
Kay, you will go on my first whistle. Mandy, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
This for a place in the final. Kay Kershaw from the Isle of Lewis. High and low hurdles. Mandy Beecher from Ware in Hertfordshire. Stationed at Islington Police Station. Kay on the rope. Her fastest eliminator, 1 minute 10. Mandy on the rope. Her fastest, 1:12. Kay onto the hand ladder. And looks to have recovered from that clumsy rope climb. Across the rollers and onto the cargo net. And she'll be keen to capitalise on that lead. Mandy making hard work at the hand ladder. Mandy's mum Noreen on her feet. And Kay climbing towards the top, faltering a little. And Mandy looks to be gaining. As Kay hits the top and sprints for the furthest zip. Kay on the downward slope for a place in the grand final of Gladiators. Splashes down. Now it's the graveyard of so many contenders, the balance beams. Followed by the travelator. Mandy's suicide splashdown. Kay fast across the balance beam. Now up the travelator for a place in the final. Go on, girl, give it plenty. She's there. No, she's not. Oh, disaster for Kay. Marina can't believe it. Auntie Mavis has collapsed. Incredible. Here comes Mandy for a place in the final. Oh, she's lost it. Oh, no, she hasn't. Kay marking time. Hasn't got what it takes. Oh, Mandy Beecher swings through and into the final. What a victory. And Mandy supporters celebrate. Family and friends sportingly cheering Kay up the travelator. She says her legs are gone, but John Anderson says, come on, girl, grit your teeth, dig deep, and she's gonna do it. Come on, girl. Yes, she's done it. She's beaten the Eliminator. What a game, girl. What a cracking contender. Every last ounce of effort, and they still can't believe it.
Mandy, I have to be perfectly honest with you. At one stage, I definitely didn't think you were going to make it.
I didn't either, and to be honest, I remember saying that my dad's always taught me since a young child, and that was the game is not over until the final whistle.
And he was absolutely right. Will you come back for our grand final next week?
Try and keep me away.
We'll be looking forward to seeing you, and I'm sure some of your supporters might come along as well. Mandy Beecher, well done.
Well, Kay, what do we say? You've seen it many, many times happen. Travelator, that's a graveyard, it really is.
Well, I just went there. I don't know if I concentrated too much on the games, but I was feeling tired all day. Not taking it away from Mandy, she was good, but I'm sorry, but the Islanders won't have the Gladiator champion.
Never mind, please take your Gladiator medal. This is the Kay. Go and thank your supporters. Well done, Kay.
Kay there chastising herself. She let a place in the final slip through her fingers. And Mandy with a huge hug for her brother Justin. Her mum Noreen on the right. And a victory cuddle for her boyfriend Andrew. And on the other side, the forlorn figure of poor old Kay with just enough energy to hug her friend Marina. But don't relax yet, because next it's the men. Mark has a 12-point lead over Murray. That boils down to a 6-second head start from Mark.
Murray, as we saw in the women's eliminator, absolutely anything can happen.
That's right, anything can happen, but I'm just going to be concentrating on what I'm doing and hope that just keep going on, don't make any mistakes, and give it my best.
Mark, well, it's all going to depend on how hungry you are for this title.
I'm very hungry to win this one, but as I say, anything can happen. There's still a lot of work to do.
Certainly is. Best of luck to both of you, and I'll see you both at the end. That's very nice. See you then. Over to John Anderson.
Mark, you will go on my first whistle. Murray, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Mark Everett, textile machinist from Lincolnshire, fastest eliminator, timed at 52 seconds. Here comes Murray Stephen. Mark on the rope, heaves himself up. Next, the hand bike, as Murray hits the rope. Murray, a designer from Collinsborough, fastest eliminator, 1 minute 3. Mark pedaling for all he's worth. Murray's wife pedaling too. Mark comfortably onto the net. Murray faltering on the hand bike. He's onto the rollers now. And the two contenders are cargo net apart now. Mark hits the top. Next, the zip line, the 90-foot drop to the arena floor. Splashes down and looks good. Mom, Sue and fiancé Frankie there. They can taste victory. Mark on the balance beam. And now we can appreciate his tremendous lead. Murray on the zip. Only a mistake from Mark can keep him in with a chance now. Mark shows the travelator no respect. Sprints up. Mark Everett, fresh as a daisy. And into the final of Gladiators. Great contender. And great supporters. He might as well savour this, his last ever obstacle on Gladiators. Here he comes, makes it look easy. Murray Stevens, superb contender.
You know what they say? No pain, no gain. Can you come back and do it all over again?
I'll have a good go, yeah.
You've just got through to the final. How do you feel?
God, it's brilliant. What can I say?
Well, we look forward to seeing you next week. Here's a little thing to keep you going until we see you next week. Let's hear it for Mark Everett.
And that thing, of course, is hard-earned semi-finalist medal.
Unlucky, Murray. Did you think you could catch him up?
There was a lot to catch up. Mark is a very quick lad, but I've got to hand it to him. Fair and square. He's won it.
And he had the fastest times in practice. You knew he was fast, but I just thought you might do it.
Yeah, I just gave it my best. I had another fall on the beam, but I think it's exhaustion, it just gets you there. But
well, you don't go away empty-handed. There's your trophy. Go and thank all your supporters. Let's hear it for Murray. Well done.
Murray still with bags of energy, but didn't quite have the speed to cope with Mark. Mark with his mum there, and Frankie, oh, don't squeeze it too hard. What a happy picture. And this man is going to take some stopping in the final. Murray there with his dad, Eddie.
So Mandy and Mark will go through to join Janet and Regan in our grand final next week.
That's right, and if the semi-finals got anything to go by, that's going to be one heck of a final.
It certainly is. You better be there. Join us on the Gladiators.
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.
You gotta be strong, you gotta be on your guard, because this is the land of the Gladiators. So get on up and show your stuff. Samson, Atlas and Hercules, they ain't got nothing on the Gladiators' expertise. So come and tussle with the muscle, tussle with the muscle. There's a rumble in the jungle, there's a rumble in the jungle. Are you ready? Ready. Are you ready? Ready. Are you ready? Ready, ready? Let's go, let's go.
Music with more muscle.